A strong earthquake killed at least 53 people in Tibet on Tuesday and left many others trapped as dozens of aftershocks shook the high-altitude region of western China and across the border in Nepal. State media reported that about 1,000 houses were damaged and 62 people were injured in addition to the deaths, citing the Tibet Earthquake Relief Headquarters. The U.S. Geological Survey said the earthquake measured magnitude 7.1 and was relatively shallow at a depth of about 10 kilometers. China recorded the magnitude as 6.8. About 1,500 fire and rescue workers were deployed to search for people, the Ministry of Emergency Management. 200 soldiers joined the search, CCTV said. The epicenter was about 75 kilometers northeast of Mount Everest, which straddles the China-Nepal border. The seismically active area is where the India and Eurasia plates clash and cause uplifts in the Himalayan mountains, sometimes strong enough to change the heights of some of the world's tallest peaks. About 50 aftershocks were recorded in the 3 hours after the earthquake, and the Mount Everest scenic area on the Chinese side was closed after the quake.
消防救援力量第一时间赶赴震中救援，多支部队也奔赴震中及周边区域展开救援。另外，截至今天的12点，共记录到余震49次，其中最大震级为4.4级。目前，国务院抗震救灾指挥部办公室应急管理部已经
出动1架无人机飞临震中排查灾情，就近出动50名民兵赶赴灾情较重的场所乡开展救援。现场。 官兵发现有房屋倒塌和人员受
以1500余人的救援力量做好准备，随时出动救援。6架直升机做好了后续的救援准备，待命救援。
722处的路基塌陷，但是经过紧急的抢修之后，目前的这个该路段已经恢复了半幅的通行。那么目前我们日喀则公路的这个相关的养护部门正在全员上路，对于自治区内的相关道路和重要的结构物开展最后的一个排查和抢险保通的工作。那么同样还启动了应急的这样的一个排查的，还有我们的铁路补路日喀则西火车站，是差不多是158.94公里。
पानीले सर पोखरीको पानीले सबै सनाउँछ पोखरीको पानीले मिस्छ भुइँचालो आएमा पोखरीको पानीले सबै मान्छेहरू हल्लिरहेछ।
The FBI on Sunday released videos of Shamsuddin Jabbar, the man responsible for the truck attack in New Orleans on New Year's Day that killed 14 people, that showed him in the hours leading up to the attack and during a previous visit to the city. Jabbar, 42, a former U.S. Army soldier from Houston, carried out the attack early Wednesday. Police fatally shot him during a firefight at the scene of the deadly crash on Bourbon Street, famous worldwide for its festive vibes in New Orleans' historic French Quarter. In some of the clips, surveillance footage shows Jabbar on Bourbon Street in the early hours of January 1 carrying 2 coolers that contained improvised explosive devices, according to the FBI. He is wearing a long brown coat that was recovered in the pickup truck he rented to carry out the attack, the Bureau said. Surveillance footage from early January 1 also shows Jabbar walking toward the rental truck to pick up the second cooler, according to the FBI. Both devices were rendered safe at the scene. Investigators searching Jabbar's rental truck found a transmitter intended to trigger the 2 bombs, the FBI said in a statement Friday, adding that there were bomb-making materials at the New Orleans home he rented. Jabbar tried to burn down the house by setting a small fire in a hallway with accelerants, but the flames burned out before firefighters arrived. Jabbar purchased a cooler in Vidor, Texas, hours before the attack and gun oil from a store in Sulphur, Louisiana, investigators said. Jabbar had suspected bomb-making materials at his Houston home, which contained a workbench in the garage and hazardous materials believed to have been used to make explosive devices, officials familiar with a search conducted there said.